Hello, this is going to be a short video on how to combine PsycTest and PsycArticles for a quick example for kinesiology type students. I'm going to use pretty much the same search I used in the earlier video for combining searches in PsycTest and PsycArticles. So from the library's homepage, of course, like I said earlier, you can go to find articles using databases and go to either PsycINFO or PsycArticles through the Psychology tab here and log in from off campus with your portal information. After you click on either PsycArticles or PsycINFO, right here, sorry, or you can go to the LibGuides from the library's homepage and then scroll down to Psychology and go through Test and Measures LibGuide. In the Test and Measures LibGuide, you will see the test databases with test information tab, and PsycArticles is listed here. PsycINFO is from here. Now it doesn't matter which one you start with, I'll go to PsycArticles. Both of these databases have a TM code, which stands for Test and Measures. You will not see it here if you have added both databases together, which I'm going to add in here in a minute. You see there's many different fields here. Here's your Test and Measures field. If I had gone to PsycINFO, I would get the same field. I'm going to choose databases now and add PsycINFO to the PsycArticles search. So I'm now adding PsycINFO, and then I say OK. These databases, or this interface for these two databases, is published by EBSCO. So now I can use these together. I'm going to use the drop-down menu and show you that the Test and Measures field has disappeared. But if you scroll down, you see that there's a Test and Measures here that you can fill in. Okay? Now this is search options for both databases. If you need to do it limit by a certain database, you can come down, and here's your special limits for PsycArticles, and here's your special limits for PsycINFO. Anyway, to save time, I'm going to go ahead and plop in my words, same as I did on the earlier combined search I did in the video. Sorry. Or university, truncated with the asterisk for plural or singular. And then I want students here. Truncate that for students, plural or singular. And I also want to study. And I'm going to ask only for scholarly peer-reviewed journals. And again, to save time, I'm going to ask for full text. If you watched the earlier video, you'll see how I narrowed down after I had searched without limiting to the full text or adding the Test and Measures. I believe I did it from there. Anyway, so from here I'm going to go ahead and add the words, the root for athlete or athletics. So there you go, athlete, asterisk will give me athletes or athletics. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. And then add an or here because I don't care which one. And I'm going to add the word sport, and it could be sports, plural or singular. I don't care which one. I want this word, or the root of this word, to be in the name of a Test and Measures instrument out there that someone is using to ask students questions about athletes or athletics or sports. Now we'll go ahead and run the search. And I have 879 hits. Some of them are not in English, as you can see. So I'm going to limit to language, and I go ahead and do that right here. And I'll take English. Well, it says that that one is English. We'll see. Okay, I don't see that first one anymore. I don't know. So here's one of them right here. Benefits of self-handicapping in sports, a field study of university athletes. You got full text, and if you click on this, you will actually get the study. I'm going to open the little brief view here, and you can see this is a field study of 15 university swimmers. Self-reports, it keeps going on here. Skills score, identified athletes, predisposition to self-handicap. And it goes on. If you want to see more about that, you can actually open the article, and this is from PsycArticles. Remember, we combined two databases. You can actually add it to a folder and send them all at one time to yourself. If you close this without sending it to yourself, you will lose everything you've done unless you have signed in and saved it the correct way. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the main thing I wanted to show you besides getting the full text here is if you go ahead and open the record, which is this right here. This is an actually scale they developed. This is what they did, development of the academic athlete identity scale. Here's your authors, their address. What's interesting, you've got an email address here. The source is Sports, Exercise, and Performance Psychology. It's 13 pages. This is the little abstract for this, and it also shows you that it's in PsycINFO. The other one was in PsycArticles. And here's your subjects: athletes, self-concept, sports students, test construction, test reliability, test validity. And these are different scales that are mentioned within this study. Okay, so I don't know if they're actually comparing these scales or just using all the scales. I have no idea. It says that some of the data was previously presented at a conference. What kind of methodology they used. There's tables and figures. It's a peer-reviewed journal. And here's your DOI for your APA style. If you scroll down through the record, you will see there's an HTML version of this, and you can actually download this to your MP3 player or your Flash player if you can play it, plug it in your car, and you have a choice of the different accents you might want. Let me just, since I've got a little time here, I'm going to go ahead and let's just say Australian, and let me turn my volume on. Scrolling a while. Up here you can see that. I'm not real sure why it's taking some time, but I have downloaded these before to listen to them. Maybe it's because my computer is so old, I have no idea. But if you're exercising or something like that and you want to listen to them, you can do that. Let me go ahead and get out of this one. I'm going to go back to the result list. Let's try a different one. If you open the PDF, now if you ever see this more options through link source, you know some of these you will get easily, some of them you'll have to interlibrary loan, as you saw in some other videos I've made. I'm clicking on link source, and this one I didn't see the HTML or the PDF, and this is telling me that I may have to interlibrary loan this article, even though he asked for full text. Probably what happened is we have some of this journal, but not all of it, not all the years. If you click on this in the catalog, it searches for this title in the catalog. See, we have it. Looking for Interdisciplinary Journal of Contemporary Research, and it should be right in here, and it's not, so that means we don't have that. So then you would just close this and use this interlibrary loan form and fill out your information here with your H number in here. It populates this for you, and then just go ahead and submit it. Be warned that it could take a week to 2 weeks to actually get the item once it's interlibrary loaned. Let me go ahead and close this here, and there's our original search. Okay, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so here's the more options to link source. Thought I limited to full text, so that's why I'm not understanding why I'm getting some link source. Anyway, let's open one. Let's open this PDF. Okay, and here's the original article. Some teachers we'll call studies original articles. And if you scroll down, you'll see the abstract. Here's your introduction. Sometimes they'll call that a lit review. Here's your method or your methodology part of it. Contents of the survey, intervention survey, food frequency questionnaire. This is actually a questionnaire I've heard of before. So sometimes you'll actually find questionnaires that you might like to look for mentioned in studies that someone else has run. Scrolling down through this, discussion. This is a 2012 article. Here's some references. You might get more information if this is your topic. And that's the end of the article. Sometimes the questionnaire will be appended at the end of the article. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you learn how to use the combined databases for PsycArticles and PsycINFO to search within the test and measures field by keyword to narrow down to your topic as far as finding a survey that you could use for one of your capstone classes. Okay, thank you.